We open the show today with spotlight on Sagiemusic, fast-rising Afro-pop singer who began his journey into the music realm as an apprentice for acclaimed coded tunes producer and singer Idi Kabasa. A graduate of mass communication from Babcock University, his exposure to rhymes and tones started when he picked up playing the drums at age 8 and later fraternizing with guitar strings. Today he speaks about his music break with the track Titi Lai, working as a ghostwriter for some Nigerian acts, and his acoustic sessions, which create medleys from popular Nigerian songs. Do enjoy.
Many blessings you bring on my way. You butter my bread, you sugar my tea. Where do you give me the posture brains?
I think I've been around for pretty much 25 years. Grew up in the streets of Lemnoclean streets. I grew up in Akoka, Bariga. Childhood for me was pretty much a time where I had to explore a lot of things. I was privileged enough to, do some travels and all that with folks. And, from there, I realized what I really wanted to do in the long run, and that was music. I could not sing to save my life at some point, so I never thought I was going to take music seriously. But then because of my access to musical instruments, I started learning. I started learning with the drums, then I majored on the guitar. From there, it took me to meet a lot of musicians and artists. I got to mix a lot, and from there I used to be in the studio a lot at that early stage. And then music was a big thing for me. It was the real deal at the end of the day. So from there I knew I was going to end up in music.
I could love you, Titi Lai. Nobody can separate me from your love. No, 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 no. No one can tear us apart, darling. Nobody can separate me from your love. No, 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 no. So me say, oh she, oh darling, oh she, no, no. Let go, oh she, the things you do for me, you turn my life around. Oh.
Quite popular one is Idi Kabasa. Big shout out to him. I worked with him for about 6 months. And funny enough, I worked with him on another project for another artist, coded tunes. And but in that space of 6 months, he taught me a lot, even without knowing. He's such an amazing person. He's such an intelligent person, and he saw the fact that I was quite passionate, so he took me seriously. And from there, I was in the studio with him, so trust me, if you know Idi Kabasa, he's someone who you can't live without, getting so much. So definitely, I learned a lot in that 6 months, and I learned how to be an artist. And from there, I took the career out of it. So when I worked with him, I was working actually as a social media manager for coded tunes on a particular project. And from there, I recorded the song. I was just playing around, and I recorded the song that became a hit. I could, in my second and out of it, because it did trend on Twitter and some other places. One of my songs is titled Love You Titi Lai.
Oh darling, oh she, no, no. Let go, oh she, the things you do for me, you turn my life around. Oh. Oh she, yeah, yeah. Oh she, no, 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 no. Let go. Oh she, the things you do for me, they make you turn my life around. Oh. Blow my mind, I could rainbow, beautify my world. Oh. Brought me hope and you put it on my smile. When sunset, you are my morning star. You bring back my way.
I used to write a lot, so I used to write for some artists. I want to mention names because of course it was paid for. So basically I shouldn't. So from there so basically I was just writing for passion's sake. But I think, like you said, rightly said, I think the music industry should address this. Yes, we know, yes, most ghostwriters will probably be paid and all that, but there should be some structure. There should be an industry for the writers and to also encourage other people to come into it. So I think it's a foundation problem. I know we have a lot of music, what's it called, agencies and all that, music bodies. So I think they should come into this to ensure, to give writers some level of structure or industry so that we can get more people. Yeah.
Nobody can separate me from your love. No, 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 no. No one can tear us apart, darling. Nobody can separate me from your love. No, 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 no. Oh, shit, oh. Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah, 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 yeah. For me, you turn my life around, you blow my mind.
So there's this acoustic session that I'm currently working on. So at the beginning of the year, that's after my first song, yeah. It's called Titi Laila. So after the first song, we were encouraged to do a video for it, and we had a budget for it. A big shout out to my management as well, Rock 7 management. So they were like, and I told them instead of doing a video, because most videos we have these days are just performance videos. So let's do an acoustic session. Basically, so what we do there is that we merge a lot of songs together, well, with a mix of acoustic, Afro soul vibes and all that. So yeah, at the moment, that's what I'm up to right now. It's called Sagie's Acoustic Session. So if you go on YouTube, go follow me on Instagram and some other places at Sagiemusic, you see it. So basically, it's just a beautiful session where we just do a lot of songs in an acoustic way. So that's what I'm about right now.
Nobody can separate me from your love. No, 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 no. Darling, nobody can separate me from your love. No, 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 no. No one can tear us apart, yeah. Oh, shit, oh, yeah. Turn my life around, darling. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, shit, oh. The things you do for me, they make you turn